in rotation.
In my career, you're talking about they're my player. You're impacting their life. So what do you think that's like for the player out there?
I think it brings realism, and it brings, like, you know, if you're playing my career and you get called up, or you're getting more minutes, or you're getting promoted in the lineup, or whatever the case may be, it's just more realistic when you have, I guess, reporting, or someone that is able to give tweets or comments or whatever, or videos, is what we started doing, about the progress and about where you're going. It just makes it feel real, makes it feel right. It's tough to be real in today's day and age, especially with video games, and I'm glad that 2K is able to do that.
You talked about people sending you clips. Have you been able to hop on the game yourself and...
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at Louisville's opening lineup. They've got Anderson. Jones is out there with Hunter. Then it's Cool Hands, and it's Bell in at the small forward position. They've got Nelson. Dawkins is out there with Garbage Man. Then it's Nash. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot. Well, Clark, we've got lots of games left, but it's already been a very interesting season so far.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Kevin. I've especially enjoyed, though, seeing the rookies get settled in. I mean, that's always something that I kind of prioritize in my observations. Just watching how these guys adjust to the pro game is always pretty fascinating to me.
Now, here's Hunter. Pass to Buchanan. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds. It'll be the Cardinals' ball. Jones with it. And Hunter, here we go. Drills the baseline jumper. Hunter's got the opening basket of the game for Louisville.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
The kick out to Walker. Ring shot on the way. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Here's Hunter. Yes! And the foul. Nelson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Rose, he's checked in for Nelson. Louisville shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
The free throw drops for Hunter. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Battle passes to Nash. And that one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Bell. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Battle. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Outside Rose. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Pass to Anderson. Bell against Walker. From 10 feet out. And the rebound goes to Nash. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bell against Walker. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Bell against Walker. Here's Anderson. Plays it up and banks it in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Battle passes to Dawkins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Lights out, checked in for Hunter.
Dawkins.
first one falls for him. And both free throws good for Dawkins. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Cardinals. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Inside. Shot's good by Walker.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
The Cardinals have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Poked away. It's stolen by Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Thomas checked in for Louisville.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. All we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Boomer, he's checked in for Dawkins. First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Sims, the pass to Walker. Offside Rose. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's Battle. He has yet to score. Anderson with the block. And here is Thomas. Outside, Jones. Unloads. And it's off the back rim. No good. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's deflected. Here's Battle. Defended by Jones. Pass to Sims. He gets that one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Louisville, no good that time either. And here is Thomas. Pass to Buchanan. Shoots over Walker. Shot clock at 5. Anderson's shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Rose. Anderson with the block. Ogman passes to Jones. Now here's Thomas, guarded by Walker. They could use a bucket. Here's Buchanan. Sims with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And finished off by Rose.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
So Louisville calls timeout. Their first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
For Louisville. Magicians checked in for Cool Hands, and Hood subbed in for Thomas. Here's Anderson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Jones for three. That shot off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Battle passes to Rose. 5 to shoot. Back to Arthur. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Augman. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Pass to Jones. A 15-footer. Got a hand on it. 1:32 left in the first. Here's Battle. And that one goes long.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Jones kicks to Anderson. McCormick passes to Augman.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Battle. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Down low, Jones off on the layup.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Sims the pass to Battle. Back to Arthur. Pass to Battle. A three. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Here's Augman. Back to Hood, trying to end the drought. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Louisville trails by 9. We've got Snow. Nash is out there with Newman, and it's Big Cat, and it's Walker in at the 2. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word. We have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons, and front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And he sinks the second. And the home team has possession. On the court for Louisville, we've got lights out. Cool Hands is out there with Thomas. Then it's Magician. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Now here's Arthur. Still yet to score. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the middle, here's Augman. Outside Thomas. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Battle misses. Louisville trails by 8. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And for Louisville, they're shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Walker the pass to Newman. Here's Battle. Thomas covering. Pass to Nash. Rebounded by Buchanan. Louisville trails by 6. Thomas surveying the D. And the shot goes in. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. It's good on the putback.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And the Cardinals making a change here. Goods checked in. Here's Battle. Defended by Jones. No good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Here's Arthur. Pass to Newman. Now here's Walker. Poke loose. Pocket 6. Here's Augman over Nash. Nash with the block. And they're able to recover. And yes, it's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Jones looking for an opening. Hood for 3. It's hauled in by Newman. And Newman's got 4 rebounds in this game.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Aldridge, he's checked in for Anderson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Here's Buchanan. Still scoreless. Jones for three. It's hauled in by Newman. Newman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Battle passes to Newman. Here's Walker. Count it, and the foul. Aldridge. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. House is checked in for Aldridge.
Third team foul. At the line for one, Walker.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Here is House. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana. Nice shot by Arthur.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Jones. Shoots over Walker. Here's Buchanan. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Pass to Newman. To the paint. The kick out to Walker. Got a piece of it. It's blocked. And he gets it back. Here's Newman. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Buchanan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hood for 3. And that one is off.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
To the inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Over to the left wing. Arthur grabs the board. Arthur's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Walker. Pass to Sims. Arthur kicks to Sims. And here's Walker outside. And they'll get another chance. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Now Jones.
2 minutes remaining.
Scoreless thus far. Stolen by Walker. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Arthur. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Timeout called, Louisville.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. You look at lights out, 2nd in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Outside, Jones shoots over Arthur. Louisville, no good that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now, here's Walker. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To end the cold streak, and it's good on the layup. Augman's got 5 now.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Arthur passes to Sims. That one goes in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jones, no luck.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Walker kicks to Sims. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be the Cardinals ball.
Into the lineup for their home team, Backel.
And the first half is now in the books. Up by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Fans,
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to it.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game. Some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass. But, hey, looking good out there.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Cardinals with the ball, down by 15. Garbage man out there with Boomer. Then it's Walker, and it's Rose, and it's Nash in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by House is no good. 43% from the field. Walker dishes to Sims. Pass to Battle. Over Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The doctors checked in for the Cardinals. Miracle Man comes in for Jones. And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. And so Hood will bring it up for the Cardinals. It's a 16-point game. Here's Leiden. Sims with the rebound. To the left wing. Battle passes to Nash. And he uses the glass on the layup. Nash has got 10 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Buchanan. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
Ford with the steal. Pass to Leiden. From the wing. Walker with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, here is Ford. Nothing on the board. Here's Leiden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
Cardinals ball.
Lights out, checked in for Louisville.
Ogden.
Here's Leiden. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
Rose can't hit. Louisville trails by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
No good from Leiden.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Battle misses.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Ogman passes to Hood. Here's Buchanan. Pass to Ogman. 5 on the clock. Louisville needs to get off a shot. Louisville, no good that time either.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
The kick out to Walker. Here's Battle. Fires for 3. Rebound by House.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Here's Buchanan, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And he makes the first. And the Cardinals making a change here. Ford's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Battle. Guarded by Ford. Pass to Sims. Here's Newman. It's blocked. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here is Ford. No scoring in this one. Here's Ogman. To the paint. It's picked off. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you.
It is a beautiful thing. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Patton, he's checked in for Newman. For Louisville, they missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Leiden's checked in for the doctor. Good on both. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Floats one. Battle passes to Nash. Good on the bucket. Nash has got 12.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Pass to House. Louisville passing it around. Here's Leiden. Here's the 3. No good. Shot missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Hood can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to House. Shot clock at 6. Count the basket and the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Baylor, he's checked in for Pat. For Louisville, they've gone 6 of 9 at the line. And the Cardinals making a change here as well. The doctors checked in for Leiden. Gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Sims, the pass to Nash. Outside, Walker from past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Walker's got his third basket of the night right there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here is Ford. Still without a basket. Good on the shot.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Sims. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Hood. Hood's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ford. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Walker kicks to Baylor. Here's Sims. Nash left side. Out of bounds. It'll be the Cardinals ball. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Well, you look at Jones. He's got a place in the starting lineup as it stands now. He's at number 5 in the Western Conference.
And I really feel like the fans got it right. A lot of players are having big seasons in the West, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Going to be a fantastic weekend. Big Cat is checked in for Boomer. Leiden's checked in for Louisville. Pass to Buchanan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Shake and Bake's checked in for Big Cat. For Louisville, they've shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. The first one falls.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
He hits both from the stripe.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Here's Walker. That one goes. Count it. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
3 points.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Battle passes to Walker. Here's Battle. Outside Baylor. From the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Baylor's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Down low, here's House. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Walker goes in. Count that bucket. Walker's got 12.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Baylor, and Baylor throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Out to the wing. We got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Walker in the post. Goodbye Hood. Shots good by Walker. Walker's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Augman. Outside Hood. Sees the alley-oop. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Louisville, Hood out there with House. And it's Cool Hands. Then there's the Doctor. And it's Leiden in at the 1. Here's Leiden. Here's Ford. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Baylor.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
On Tuesday, then on Thursday.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games. You can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Lights out, checked in for the Cardinals. That one is off. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Here's Leiden. Pass to Ogman. And Baylor with the block. Here's Hendricks. Outside, Walker. Hendricks passes to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Leiden missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Hendricks. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Rejected by Walker. Pass to Hendricks. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Hendricks has got 4 this quarter. And for Louisville, they're shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Hood kicks to Leiden. Out to the right wing. Ford gets an open look and hits.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Hendricks. And that one drops.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
They're going to win it, so he should just relax.
And so it's Louisville with it. Here's Leiden. Here's House. Nash with the block. Here's Hendricks driving to the basket.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's Battle. Hendricks passes to Walker. Now Nash. Over House. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Outside Hood. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
Home team ball.
Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Battle. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And for Louisville, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Now, here is Ford. Defense right on him. The layup off target.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense could do.
Now, here's Walker. Pass to Nash. Off target at the rim. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ford, that's good.
Yes,
you always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Hendricks passes to Battle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
That one is no good.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Ford kicks to Hood. Louisville passing it around. Pass to Augman. 5 to shoot. Here's Ford. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Baylor, that's good.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here is House. Ford with the ball. Inside. Here's Hood. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Here's Baylor. Louisville getting their last shot to go. Going inside. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. To the middle. Hood gets the bucket. Hood's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Walker. Over Hood. Walker's shot is off. For Louisville, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Now Ford. It counts, and the foul. Baylor. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Ford at the line for one.
free throw no good for Ford. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball, and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guy.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. Nash, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Cardinals. Ottman, 1 shot.
And 44% in the fourth, the offense with some ups and downs. 1:02 left in the fourth. Here's Hendricks, and nothing is falling for him right now. And so Hood will bring it up for the Cardinals.
Robin Ottman. Assist goes to Hood.
Here's Battle. Outside, Walker. With the putback. Rebound by House. And here's Louisville, trailing by 17. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
and so
foul
he's picked up his
team
final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this
Shooting
game.
for Louisville. Ottman, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Battle. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Battle. 6 to shoot. Off the mark, and the drought continues. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.